What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the Fenrir with the Avenger as its main battery, okay? And I must say right here, guys, I did not expect this Avenger to be such a good main weapon on the Fenrir. And you see here two super brawlers, the Fenrir versus the Invader, battling in front of each other. And the one we chose dies first because we have so much firepower to give. Now that is the intro for this video, guys. In this video, we're gonna have a detailed look at the Avenger Fenrir, okay? And you see here everything is maxed with full armor modules, but no last stand, because I personally think the armor module benefits you more on the Fenrir with the healing improvement and all than the last stand would. That sometimes activates and isn't really useful when it, you know, does at wrong times. So let's jump right in, guys. And also, one more thing, why am I doing something I'm telling you guys not to do? Running ballistic weapons, the Avenger, with energy damage type in combination with the Corona. The reason I'm gonna show you later in this video, because I think the Fenrir must be played with lockdown weapons. I think it's a must-have on the Fenrir to have lockdown weapons. Later I'm gonna show you a video sequence where an Orc Inspector was fooling me to death, all the time fooling around with me with his speed and mobility that the Spectre had, and I just couldn't catch the guy. And the only reason I was able to catch him at last was because of lockdown weapons. And since there is currently no lockdown weapon that has ballistic or, you know, explosive damage type, we have to go with the energy weapon Corona here in this case. Or Pulsar if you want, but I wanted a brawler, so Corona was the way to go. Alright, I can make the music a little bit more quiet now. It was just for the intro, some amazing heroic intro music here. And so let's have some fun, guys. The Avenger as a main weapon on the Fenrir, 10-second long reload. Yes, that isn't a disadvantage, but usually the amount of damage output you have on this Avenger will let you shred pretty much anything in these 10 seconds, right? Even a full Fenrir, even a full Invader, fully maxed, standing in front of you with the Avenger and these two energy shotguns, they will not survive this, okay? They will not survive this much damage output, and that's crazy. And then you can just reload the weapon, bring back the weapon, and reload it in the background. But that's what I'm trying to utilize here as well. And I'm also going to show you a new feature of mine with my new upcoming gameplay, okay? Because I realized that when I play the absolute meta robots, Ares, Auchun, maybe the Fenrir, stuff like that, I do not fight the old timers, okay? You see right there, this is a Griffin. I'm not fighting him. I'm letting him do everything he wants with me. I'm not gonna fight the Griffin. The same goes for Natasha, for a Leo, for maybe a, I don't know, maybe even a Rogatka. I'm not sure about the Rogatka. It's a really cool and a cool bot. But all these old timers, I don't want to fight them. I want to reward the players that are running these older robots, and I want to give them something to play with. I want to give them the second place, okay? So let's try in this match to also feed the Griffin players some kills and do not attack this guy, okay? Because we have everything here. We have Pursuers, we have Ares, we have Invaders and all that kind of stuff attacking us in this match. We have powerful enemies, and then in the same match, this poor guy with his Griffin? Oh, come on. Alright, so let's help this guy out a little bit, and I'm not gonna hurt him. At least not this guy. The other bots that are more powerful, I'm gonna hurt pretty hard. And also, when I'm not playing super crazy meta bots myself, I will also, you know, try and fight back. But right now, with like one of the strongest robots in the game, I cannot bring it over myself to hurt this Griffin. By the way, here, enemy 5. That's the guy with the Griffin, okay? He lost his Griffin and now he's in his Spectre. So basically now I'm gonna kill him, okay? Because he's no longer in a weak, helpless robot like the Griffin is, or the Leo. Don't get me wrong, these robots can still achieve kills even against Ares. They can still be played very good. But let's be honest, against the shield of the Ares or the stealth jump of the Spectre, what chance do they really have in a one-on-one? And here it is again, enemy number 5, okay? So, we're gonna let him live. We're gonna feed him some kills, we're gonna let this guy live, and we're gonna do this as hard as we can. We go as hard as we can on the others, okay? On the ones that are not running. Leo, Natasha, and Griffin and all this. So, here he is, he's already shooting me. Let's make the music a little bit less loud again. And this here a little bit louder. So, alright, by the way guys, if you like these kinds of videos here, you enjoy watching, you know, certain crazy setups running, like with the Avenger here on the Fenrir fully maxed, or you just want to see more of me avoiding to kill the old-timers, then also please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done that yet, guys. It would mean a lot to me, and I know there's a lot of you out there who are watching on a regular basis without having subscribed. If I could catch you guys in, that would be amazing. So, let's walk towards whoever this is. Enemy 6. It seems slow. It may be an invader or something, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's only slow because it lost, you know, has its legs damaged. Meanwhile, the Griffin is having fun with me here. And, you know, you guys need to tell me something. Does it seem arrogant? Does it seem disrespectful to not fight this guy? The last thing I want to do here is become, you know, disrespectful against this Griffin player. It's the exact opposite. I want to be respectful to him, and I want to show him my appreciation for running an outdated robot, and having fun trying to compete with this, right? I want to show him how much I appreciate this, and how much I think this guy has balls of steel to play the Griffin in such a meta environment in the high-end Champions League, right? And that's why I'm doing this. But tell me, please, if this seems if this seems arrogant, or if this seems disrespectful against him, tell me your impression of this, okay? Because I don't want to disrespect him. That's the last thing I want to do. Alright, so here we are going for enemy 3 sometimes, and this is already the 4th or 5th match. There's gonna be a lot of matches coming where I don't fight Natasha Griffin and all that. And sometimes they choose to work with me, and sometimes they just keep firing at me. And if you ever find me in your match, or you have this happening to you because you don't see my name in free for all, if you ever see this happening, feel free to attack me. Do whatever you want. You don't have to work with me. You can kill me, and you can work against me. It's absolutely fine. The only thing I'm not gonna do is fight you when you run the outdated robots, and I'm sitting in the high-end meta machines, okay? So, I already locked down the Pursuer right here. He's losing his stealth ability. And you saw right there the Spectre that we just killed. I didn't kill the Spectre on purpose. I let enemy 5 take the last kill. The Spectre, right? And I'm doing the same thing again. I'm letting enemy 5 get the kill here against the Pursuer. So now he's still 3rd. But maybe if there's one more enemy coming, I'm not sure. Nope, no, it's just him and me now. Let's see if we can make him reach 2nd, okay? I'm telling him now, I'm trying to tell him to shoot me, okay? I'm not sure how long it will take me for him to realize that I'm no longer working with him. I now want him to kill me. Come on, dude. Do it! Fight me. That's right. Come on, fight me. Yes, alright, finally, he does it. He finally gets me, and he's 3rd right now. And now he's 2nd. Boom! Yes, enemy 5 has scored the 2nd place now. I fed him a couple of kills. I gave him my last one, and yeah, so he managed to acquire the 2nd place, and I'm so proud of him. That's so cool, man. Alright, before we jump into the next match, look, here, Rafshon 60 with 1.2 million damage in his match, and this is his hangar here, right? 2 Griffins that he was running. That's balls of steel in my opinion, man, and that deserves some appreciation. So, great job there, and let's keep going. What I'm showing you here is the promised footage from before, where this Spectre was fooling around with me, and this is kind of the proof while you have to run lockdown weapons on the Fenrir. And instead of running after him, I decided to just sit and regenerate my shield because I knew it was going to jump on me anyways, and I needed my shield more than running after him. But the only reason why I catched him in the end, or caught him in the end, was because of the lockdown weapons. If I had Storm on this, I would never catch him. He would always counter-walk the corner, he would always shoot me while I'm trying to follow him, or he would stealth jump me and try to get in safety before he loses his stealth. And since I do not have Quantum Radar, because, you know, it really is very advisable to run, you know, repair module on the Fenrir, because you get on a maxed Fenrir, fully maxed with maximum armor modules, you get like 220 or 250,000 health from running the normal repair module just once. So that's so much benefit that it makes no sense to run anything other than this. For the 10 power cells, that's the best you get, right? And here, once again, the only reason I catch him here is because I was running lockdown weapons. And that is why here here again. It's not the same situation from before. It's another situation. He kept fooling me the whole time. He kept screwing with me here with my slow Fenrir. And I got him locked down here again. And the only reason I get him killed finally is because of the lockdown weapon. Okay, and that serves as an example before we jump into the next match now. That serves me as an example to show you guys why I do something that normally I do not want to do, running projectiles with energy weapons in one setup. I normally try to go for the same damage types on every robot, so either only energy damage type, like Glory and Scourge, or Halo and Ember, stuff like this, or then going for explosive and kinetic. These two are kind of the same damage type. They are not the same damage type, but they have the same effects on shields and such, right? So that's why I divide it into these two categories, and I try not to go into any other. So what you see right there is, you see me avoiding the Leo again. Did you see that? Behind me is a Leo. I shot the Leo for a few seconds and then I realized, wait a minute, that's a guy with balls of steel. That's a Leo. I let him live. I shoot anything other than the Leo. For example, the Spectre in front of us. For example, the Nemesis in front of us. And I let this guy have fun, collect some damage, and I'm not mad at him. He can fire at me as long as he wants, because I'm running a maxed meta machine. I can take it. I mean, I'm not gonna die from this very fast. I can take some hits from this Leo, and even though it has a lot of firepower, I'm not gonna fight the Leo. You can kill me. It's all fine. I'll just gonna go for a try and get my kills somewhere else. All right, I wanna help these players on the battlefield, right? Maybe we can even revive or make some kind of movement, right? Some kind of colossal honor movement that allows players with Griffins and Leos who have nothing better, or who like to run them, to perform some better in their battles, have more fun with them. Here he just got the kill. Enemy 2 just got the kill. He's second place right now with his Leo, and he also stopped firing at me. You saw it, right? He noticed I'm not interested in him, and he went for different targets, and it got him a kill. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, if you find yourself in a situation like this and you think, hey, this might be Manni-Gaming right there, he's not firing at me because I'm a Griffin, a Leo, or Natasha, or I don't know, something like a Kazakh or what else, then yeah, you can choose what to do. You can fire at me and kill me. It's all fine. It's perfectly fine, right? Just, I won't kill you then. At least not when I'm in the high-end Champions League with fully maxed meta robots. Here he is again, enemy 2 with another Griffin. So let's go and do this, buddy. And the cool thing is, that in a few seconds, you're gonna see that enemy 6 and enemy 4 realize that we are working together, and they are starting to work together. This is so weird. I've never seen this happen, that two people find each other and just for some reason, you know, not fight each other, and the others decide to, you know what, they team up, we team up, and they form an instant squad themselves. That's what enemy 6 and enemy 4 are doing right here. See that? They're not fighting each other. They're fighting us now. That is so freaking cool that we have, like, teams created out of nowhere, right? All you have is a number, enemy 4, enemy 6, that's the numbers you have, and that's what they work with. So I'm getting here the Spectre out of the way, and you know, I'm running the max meta machine here, the Fenrir, and that means both of them have no chance, even though I was only at 30% health, and I still killed both of them with this insane Avenger Brawler right here. Meanwhile, my friend here with his Griffin has died against enemy 3 with his Mercury machine, and last stand on it too. No wonder the poor Griffin didn't have a chance. But hey, enemy 2, by the way, is now running a Mercury. And this gets me into trouble because now I'm conflicted with myself. This is a meta bot, the Mercury. It's one of the top 5. So I'm kind of conflicted here. Should I kill him? Should I attack him? Or should I not? I chose not to in this situation, but normally it's only the old timers that I want to protect, right? So, anyways, let's keep going here. What an amazing machine this is, the Avenger Fenrir. What do you think, guys? I'd like to really hear what you think about the Avenger. We have a very long reload, but at the same time, we have an even longer firing time, and we can do so much damage in these time. And it's even good at medium range, right? That's why people running it so like to run it so often on our Chuns or on Mercuries or Striders or whatnot, because you have a high damage output even at medium to longer range. Like let's say 400 meters. 400 meters is quite some range. Most weapons don't go that far, and you still have a decent damage output at this range, you know, and that's kind of what makes it so good. And then the crazy thing is when you now go closer, it's a little bit like Scourge. The closer you get, the crazier the weapon even becomes. Like it gets even better, even better, even better, right? Enemy 2 in front of us, I ignored him, tried to fight his enemies. So yeah, I really believe like the closer you get with the Avenger, the crazier it becomes. It's a little bit similar to Scourge in that regard, and it really becomes an insane power beast. Here we have enemy 6, and our friend enemy 2 is attacking him here with a pursuer, and I just activated enemy 6's shield and his built-in weapons, so that I think that now my friend here, my enemy 2 friend, can come in and kill the Ares. I don't think the Ares has much of a chance against the pursuer now that the shield and weapons is gone, and he got the kill, and God, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of this guy. He's getting closer to becoming second. Right now, the meta players are still second. You see here, the Invader, for example, the guy who has the Nemesis, who has the Ares and Invader, the meta players, they're still second. But I'm trying to change this now. I'm trying to go for making my friend here. Oh wow, wait a minute. Here we have a pursuer coming in. And by the way, one thing I want to show you, if you can fire at someone who's stealthed, with a Fenrir you have your weapons at the right height. If you have these shotguns, do what I do here. Take a look at so that your shotgun is like face-hugging the enemy. You see here the right shotgun of the Fenrir? It's literally inside the enemy, okay? And when I shoot now, every shot is gonna be perfect. You see here, I'm locking him down, and I hit him so hard that his last stand is already gone. I think he had last stand, and I already released his last stand while he was in stealth, because I hit him so hard at this point-blank shotgun range, while having literally the weapon next to his head, like boom, while he was stealthed, right? That was crazy. I got the kill stolen with the Invader, but that's okay. I got the other kill. And we have here enemy 2 coming in with his Mercury again. And unfortunately, I got the kill now. I should have let him have the kill, because I'm already first. Nobody is gonna get to the first place anymore. I think enemy 3 may be only having like 5 or 6 kills. So there's a lot of room for me to kills to give that I can give away. And I'm trying to make up for it here. Enemy 3, I locked him down. I'm collecting all the damage output from this Tulumba Spectre, and now my buddy enemy 2 with his 2 Griffins or Leo or whatever he had is gonna get that kill. Boom, nice, and he's now third place. Maybe just one more kill and then he's second, we're gonna see. Meanwhile, let's shred to pieces this Mercury, and here once again, the only reason, guys, I'm able to catch this Mercury, because he's trying to avoid me. He wants that other Mercury because he knows it's an easy kill, but he's avoiding me because he knows this may as well be like 5 players coming at him right now with his fully maxed Fenrir, right? So he's just trying to avoid the conflict with my Fenrir robot at this point, with the full shielding and everything. And I'm getting him here hit and forcing him to retreat. And now, even though he's stealthed, I'm jumping backwards. No, I'm not jumping backwards. I'm trying to lock him down while he's jumping backwards. And that's it. He's locked down and he's dead, right? And I think my friend has been killed again, has he? Somebody took out my buddy right there, I think, enemy 2. I'm not sure though. Maybe he didn't. Tulumba Spectre is coming in. And once again, see, he's not even he doesn't attempt to fight me because he knows he's not gonna win. So I'm just firing him low, and then enemy 2 can finish him off. See that? I'm just leaving him that kill. And guess who's second now? Whoa, it's still not him. Oh, that's why. He needs to kill me first before he gets second. Alright, so let's do this, buddy. Come on, do it. He stopped firing because I don't know, maybe his Avenger is reloading or something. Come on, do it. Fight me. Same situation as before. I need to convince him to shoot me without killing him. Come on, man. Yeah, okay, now he's jumping. I'm purposely staying in the weakness mode. I'm not switching to the assault mode, so I take double damage. And he got it, and look who's second now. Enemy 2. Ka-ching! Once again, we allowed a no-meta player to reach second place. See that here with 800,000 damage? Let's check out his hangar right there. And you see he has Leo and Griffin. Okay, he also has a Pursuer and a Mercury, but the two old-timers that I saw at first, those were the reason why I chose to go and help him a little bit right here. And yeah, so you may see me do this a little bit more often. Don't forget to tell me what you think. I'm hoping this doesn't seem like disrespectful or arrogant or something. It's the opposite I want to achieve, to be helpful, to be honoring the players who play the old robots. But hey, tell me also, the Avenger Fenrir, do you think it's an okay combo? Do you think I mean, I'll have to combine it with some energy lockdown here, but I think it did really well, right, overall. And if you don't fight many energy shield robots, then the Avenger doesn't really represent a disadvantage. It's just when you fight an energy shielded robot now that the one weapon or two weapons go through it, the other one has to bring it down first. That's when the disadvantage starts. And in the beginning here, you saw this cool battle. Did you see how crazy we were able to just fully rush through these enemies? Look how much damage we can do here at this short range with these shotguns and the Avenger. The one we target is the one who dies. It's so much more damage output. Even the frickin' Fenrir, which was well leveled, by the way, didn't stand a chance against these two brawlers right there. Right? Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome. As always, Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.